Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 3, Episode 6 of Twilight Imperium 3rd Edition. Today we're going to focus on the L1Z1X Mindnet. We've been doing this round by round for all of the factions. We had a great round 5. Emirates of Hakan attacking the Nala Collective, but the real focus here was the Federation of Sol, one system away from Mecatol Rex. We've got University of Jolnar on board. We focused on the X-Jaw Kingdom last round. This round we're going to focus on the L1Z1X Mindnet. They're born from the remnants of a fallen Lazak empire. So they became a fusion of organic and cybernetic life, and so they got a collective consciousness now. And they're using that to try to reclaim their dominion over the galaxy. So basically their idea is technology and warfare to sort of reborn them and get that strategic goal back to the rule that they once had. They're sort of using tech to do that. We've got their generals on the board. We've got 1-4-BS. He's a diplomatic in the circuit of the L1Z1X Mindnet, using advanced algorithms to predict political trends. We've also got 2RAM, the scientist, who's at the core of L1Z1X's technology, and A6, the silent and deadly shadowy agent of the L1ZX Mindnet's spy agency. So we'll get those figures on the board. We're also playing with those custom cards that we've made. You can check those out in earlier, and you can see we've got all of our miniatures painted up on the board. Yeah, we've got a paint-through video for all of the fleet miniature painting that we did on the board. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can leave your comments below. Go explore the channel. We've got tons of things out there. We got everything from A Song of Ice and Fire, miniature painting for that. We're doing Tainted Grail this year. We got a couple other seasons of Twilight Imperium, but we also have Dune Imperium, Dune Gale Force 9, and a number of other games, Eldritch Horror. We're playing Tainted Grail this year, so go check those out, and really appreciate your guys' support. Leave comments below, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Helps us to grow the channel. So, first big move of the game, I think, is going to be to figure out what the expansion from L1Z1X Mindnet's going to be. They're going to go up after the Nalu Collective as well. These guys are fringing on their borders. They've got a dreadnought there. So let's move these guys in across. We'll play through some of that combat in a bit. We'll also continue the battle with the Hakan Emirates versus Nalu. So now Nalu Collective is fighting a two-group war. Just trying to play out some of these scenarios. As you guys know, this is meant to be a multiplayer game. It's quite a bit to handle as a single player, but I just want to provide you guys with somewhat of a simulation of how the angles can advance in this. So thanks a lot for watching. I'm trying to find a good format for Twilight Imperium. I think it might be live stream might be the best way to do this, and we can just publish that off on the Patreon. So let me know what you guys think. Meanwhile, the big move for this play is getting the Federation of Sol. They're going to finally move into Mecatol Prime. And they will push one step closer toward victory of securing their secret objective card, which is to command the planet. Also, we'll get out the strategy cards for the rest of the groups. X-Jaw Kingdom, the Nalu Collective, University of Jolnar as well. I'm assuming the Hakan Emirates will go ahead and continue fighting against the Nalu Collective. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link down below. You can check out August Mulderhauer's Genealogy of Cthulhu, the Fallen Space Cephalopod down below to Sunken Rillier. We've also got Giuseppe Balsamo's Hermeticism of Hastur. The sci-fi gimmick of this one is Hastur is a forgotten dreamland of an alien world that no longer exists, but their dreams live on. Esoteric Dragon Mysteries from our podcast series. We've also got William Mitchell's Dead Sons 11 and Locksmen of Quanta Sci-Fi Saga, books 1 and 2 of the Locksmen Saga. Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga. If you guys like Frank Herbert, you're going to love this one. It's the Jungian influence, anthroposophical origins inside of the Dune Saga. It's a deep dive into the science and the tech of this, influenced by Samuel Butler. We've also got Artificial Psychoanalysis of Desiring Machines. Are we the machines, or are the machines us? Those questions and more exploded there. And then finally, the Compendium, Cat 2 Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence Deluxe Edition, collecting all 6 volumes. So go check out the bookstore below. You can also check out our Patreon. For as little as $1, you can read some of these materials. Check out our podcast on the other channel. And on the Patreon, stay on top of our Song of Ice and Fire gameplay. We've got miniature painting. We're doing Game of Thrones and Tainted Grail this season. We've got the thing on Outpost 31 gameplay, Cthulhu Death May Die, Cthulhu Wars, and many other games for you. Dune, Imperium, Dune, Gale Force 9. Go check out our playlist below. Thank you for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment below. Helps to grow the channel, and appreciate all of your support. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah, passing out the strategy cards here. We've got the Naulu Collective with trade. We've got the logistics for Hakan Emirates. We've got the Federation with the Imperium card. We've got warfare on L1NZ MineNet. So let's go into what the outcomes are. As you can see, Mecatol Rex has got the Federation. They've got 3 dreadnoughts there already from this round. We do see that the expansion of Xja Kingdom into a neighboring command, and several of the Naulu Collective figures have been casualties. We've actually lost a command unit of Telsa, and another command unit have also fallen in the Hakan Emirates War. We also have Harug, Admiral Harug has been killed as well in that space battle. The Xja Kingdom have expanded into a neighboring kingdom, and the L1Z1X MineNet have taken a planet from the Naulu Collective, so they've expanded their victory points. We'll go through and calculate the victory points for each of the factions, and we'll see the results of this round. So thanks for playing along. Okay, so let's go through this one by one. I think if we see that the Federation of Sol here has gone to huge lengths to getting Mecatol Rex. It's probably there in the bag for them next round, but let's just kind of see what the outcomes of the different factions are. Hakan Emirates, as I mentioned, there was a huge space battle there. Some of the leadership cards were lost on both sides. For Xja, they've expanded to that neighboring system, and for L1Z1X MineNet, they've actually taken a planet that used to belong to the Naulu Collective. It now belongs to L1Z1X MineNet. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for round number 6. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in round number 7. Bye-bye. Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 3, Episode 7 of Twilight Imperium 3rd Edition. We're on the 7th round. Federation of Sol has landed on Mecatol Rex. But there is still the chance. We've got the Jolnar universities moving a huge fleet to the neighboring planet, to Mecatol Rex. With quick fly through of this, we got the continuing Emirates of Hakan Naulu war. We've got the L1Z1X MineNet trying to move on that. We also see Jolnar Emirates taking over the Mir colony, trying to put pressure on the Federation of Sol, but it might be a little too late, as the Federation of Sol has managed to not only land 4 dreadnoughts on the required Mecatol Rex space per their strategy card, so they might have it in the bag, but they've got some pressure coming from Jolnar Universities and from L1Z1X MineNet. Let's go through the last round of the factions, see if there's any pressure we can put on the Federation of Sol to stop them from gaining victory over Twilight Imperium. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link down below. You can check out August Mulderhauer's Genealogy of Cthulhu, the Fallen Space Cephalopod down below to Sunken Relief. We've also got Giuseppe Balsamo's Hermeticism of Hastur. The sci-fi gimmick of this one is Hastur is a forgotten dreamland of an alien world that no longer exists, but their dreams live on. Esoteric Dragon Mysteries from our podcast series. We've also got William Mitchell's Dead Sons 11 and Locksmen of Quanta Sci-Fi Saga, books 1 and 2 of the Locksmen Saga. Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga. If you guys like Frank Herbert, you're going to love this one. It's the Jungian influence, anthroposophical origins inside of the Dune Saga. It's a deep dive into the science and the tech of this influence by Samuel Butler. We've also got Artificial Psychoanalysis of Desiring Machines. Are we the machines, or are the machines us? Those questions and more explored in there. And then finally, the Compendium, Cat 2 Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence Deluxe Edition, collecting all 6 volumes. So go check out the bookstore below. You can also check out our Patreon. For as little as $1, you can read some of these materials. Check out our podcast on the other channel. And on the Patreon. Stay on top of our Song of Ice and Fire gameplay. We've got miniature painting. We're doing Game of Thrones and Tainted Grail this season. We've got the thing on Outpost 31 gameplay, Cthulhu Death May Die, Cthulhu Wars, and many other games for you. Dune, Imperium, Dune, Gale Force 9. Go check out our playlist below. Thank you for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment below. Helps to grow the channel, and appreciate all of your support. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Quick wrap up of the victory points. It's looking like the Federation is going to be able to win this. They've got the 8 victory points required from last rounds, but with the advent of the 4 dreadnoughts on Mecatol Rex, as well as the space station, they're going to be moving up to 10 victory points. We do get some advancement from the other factions, but it's in the end a little bit too late. Jolnar Federation started out as an ally of the Federation of Sol, and then at the last minute we're turning against them. So just going through any other victory points from other factions. Hakan was not able to take the Naulu Collective, and L1Z1X Mindnet, a little too late coming to the game against the Federation of Sol. So that's going to wrap it up. It looks like that's about going to wrap it up for the gameplay. By all means, guys, please like and subscribe. We've got those new cards on the board. I'd like to play this again, so with these new cards. But yeah, Forceful victory condition for Federation of Sol. Thank you guys for watching. As usual, like and subscribe. Let us know down in the comments what you think of this format. I'm either going to take this one of two ways. If we keep playing it in this method, we do the recap and the summary, I think I'm just going to have to get a little bit better organized at doing the gameplay. It's a lot to handle. This is a big game to play, so trying to give you guys the simulated experience here and make it entertaining a bit as well. I did add those backstories for the leaders, so hopefully you guys thought that was interesting. And in the meantime, leave a comment below. Go check out our Patreon. Check out the bookstore links down below in the comments. We will be doing some more Twilight Imperium gameplay, but also check out our other videos. We're doing Tainted Grail this year. We've got lots of miniature painting for that game, as well as a Song of Ice and Fire. We're doing our tabletop miniature makeover game. By all means, go check out the paint through video for the ships we did in this one. We also did a paint through of our Battlestar Galactica ships. So if you're sci-fi fans, hopefully there's a lot of content out here for you. Thanks for watching, and see you out there. Bye-bye.